Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. If you can't tell, I'm really enjoying this game at the moment. It's actually only been about 5 minutes since the end of the last episode and the start of this one. I've literally just not even played the game, I've just carried on from where I left off. So, the next thing that we have to do, that's not right, is hook up the inputs for the iron plates, reinforced plates. So, I've still done that wrong. What we're going to do is hook up the screws first, because they're going to be the hardest to do, and then we'll do the plates afterwards. So, the screws are going to go on a raised level. So we're going to raise it up to there, I think it is. But we'll check in a minute and find out whether it is or not. Because we're going to basically have it 3 splitters high. So we're going to grab the splitter. We're going to put it there. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that's definitely not high enough. Grab it and there. So that should connect straight into there. Perfect. We'll get rid of these 2. And we'll grab another lift. Oops, that's the wrong button. There. So we can grab, that's not going to work actually. Do it again. We'll have it face that way. So this one can go straight into there. Like so. This centre one is going to be the same height as that one, but instead of a splitter it's going to be a merger. So we're going to line it up if we can. Line it up with both. It's also facing the wrong way. Right, so I'm going to have it lined up with there, facing this way. But we need to make sure that it's lined up with that. Yes, it is. Perfect. 2, 3. So now that should connect straight into there. Perfect. And I can connect that to there. Amazing. Right. Next. The next one is going to be another splitter, which is going to have its input coming from the back, I believe. 1, 2, and 3. And then we can get rid of this lift and put another lift in to make it the same height. That should connect straight into there. Yes, it does. And straight into the merger. Like so. Now the next thing is going to be to put another lift on the end. No, that's not how I want it actually, is it? That's a split, not a input, output, not an input. So we'll put the input facing that way. And now we're just going to come around and grab this guy. So that's going to need another foundations. We're going to grab this one and we're just going to pull it until it's in line with there. We're going to go back 1, 2. And we're going to do that. Now, that's not technically right because this needs to be Mark 2 and this needs to be Mark 2. That's the cycling of 40 I think, so that one should be okay. And that is Mark 2 already. That's this part. Okay, we need more reinforced plates. So I'm just going to see how many reinforced plates we need. So we need 8 for that, 21 for that, so that's, hold on, my maths is not very good. 8 plus 21, that's 29, and then, I want to say 60, that looks fine. and that should be okay as well. So we need another 29 reinforced plates. So let's see if we can't make those super quickly. Reinforced plates 30, perfect. I'll be back as soon as I've done that. Okay, we've got some more plates, so let's go up and upgrade that belt. And then we'll know that the screws are in, which will obviously be a good thing, to have all the screws in place. And then it's just the plates that we've got to get into the right places, which shouldn't be too difficult, because that's all on one line already. The only reason why we've had to do this way is because it's on 2 lines and we need it all to be evenly distributed. It's the easiest way I can think to do it. So let's upgrade that, and upgrade that. Okay. So next we're going to grab these guys and we're just going to put them in straight in like that. And then we need the splitters. We're going to need 1 splitter. We'll put it in line with this. That should be right. Yep, directly in line with the ones on top. We don't need a splitter there. And then if we connect these guys up, 1, 2. I think we're actually going to need more reinforced plates because this needs to be. That was fine, but this one over here, I've messed that up and put it the wrong way, so I'm just going to quickly redo it. What type of plate is it? That's a Mark II, so we need to remember that. We want it outputting this way, so we'll just quickly throw that in there, and that in there. So if I just connect this up real quick, 1, 2, and then we can find out how many more plates we need. So we need 8 and 6. So that's 14. Let's do this because I don't know why that's there like that. So we need 14 more plates. How many have we got? We've got 1. So we need more screws. So again, I don't think I've got any screws in here. No, no, and no. So I'm just going to make some more screws. And again, I'll be back when I've done that. Sorry guys, a bit cutty on this episode. I don't mean to be, but I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the reinforced plates now. So we can just hook that up. I can't remember what we needed them for. Was it the? Oh yeah, it was the plates. It was for the plates for the reinforced plates machines. Yeah, that's the one. So come over here and just upgrade those belts that need upgrading, which I think is just that one and that one. So the final thing to do is to just bring all of these back up to the top, which should be, I think it's there, directly on the line and directly next to that. I think that's where it should go. That one hooks up, that one's fine, and that one's fine, perfect. So that they can go outside. So they're all going to merge into one and then go outside into boxes outside, which I think I'm going to have over here. So let's just quickly make an area for the boxes to come into. Wait, no, it's just going to be one box, so why have I made 3 foundations? There we go. And then if I just quickly throw a wall up, then I know where I'm going with everything. There, and then the conveyor wall goes up there. We will put all the walls up, but I want to do the power first. So we will get all the walls put up. Also, I know that something has run out of power. It's probably the copper factory that's run out of power. but I'll go over and check in just a moment. Right, so that is not perfectly lined up. Of course it's not. So what we'll do then is we'll go there, there, and they're not even actually perfectly lined up, which is just typical. So we'll have a merger. I want it to go out there. There. Can I get it that to work? Possibly. Does that line up? Yes. How am I going to make this work? Unless I have it like this maybe, and then like that. So this might work, so there to there, there to there, there to there, and then this one's not going to go around into there nicely, is it? Oh, yes it did, I think. Yes it did. Okay, and then from here we'll go into there. We've run out of plates. Oh, of course we have. So let's go grab some more plates. Up here, no. Top one. Yes. Okay. So we're going to grab, just going to throw those into the right place. So we're going to head up and going to connect those all up and then connect it to a storage box. Right, so these turn there to 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect, that's going the entire wrong way. Why is it going that way? Is it merging out from the front? Oh, it is. Of course it is. Duh. Right, so 1, 2, and into there. Perfect. Now if I hop back down here, we'll get our lift. And it could be Mark 1 lift because we're only making 15 reinforced plates a minute. We'll grab a storage container. Bloody hell. Ah! Can you just... That's not what I wanted it. Okay, fine. We'll have to do it with nudge. If I nudge it back far enough, it'll actually connect automatically. That's too far. I think that's how you do it. Get rid of this and then pull it back down again. No, it didn't connect. Okay, fine. Storage container, let's actually just put it right in the middle anyway. I think that might be the right way. And then if I pull this down like this, there we go, it connected. So now they'll come straight back down and into there. Perfect. Okay, so the next thing to do is to add power to the system. And I'm not sure how much power we're going to need. So I'm going to add, I'm going to add 6 biomass burners for now, and hope that it will all work out nicely for me when we turn it on. There's no wire in there, there's no wire in there. Okay, I'm just going to go and grab some wire, and I'll be right back.
Please go ahead and you should just try to go on the tablet, because I'll be like, no. Scarlett says no, but Scarlett's on the tablet, and I'm Louise's tablet. And this rules, I don't follow these rules, and you will follow these rules. And if Scarlett says no, then it's no. You have no right to argue with her, to try and take it from her, or even beg for it. No is a no, now go play with something else. She's not gonna like it, because I'm one of them. No is final. You're arguing with me, now you're being rude. You try and force me to fucking do something, or to give you something that I don't want to, I don't feel comfortable with. So yeah, I'll be teaching that to Jessie if she just try to take it from Scarlett, because I teach my two that with each other and with other children. My two no and no means a fucking no.
Thank you. I appreciate you respecting the rules that I've laid out with the tablet. I know you don't necessarily agree, but I appreciate you respecting me for it. Yeah, I do encourage Scarlett to share, obviously. But there are just certain things that I allow her to have a boundaries with. Because if you don't, then it's just not good for her, is it? So her iPad is one of the things that she has allowed boundaries with. The only person she can't tell no to using it is me, and that's obviously different. So yeah, I appreciate you respecting all my rules. I'm sorry for being so fussy. Yeah, have a good sleep, and I will see you tomorrow. I look forward to it. Thank you again, by the way. Did I seriously just watermelon? Sorry guys, I'm having a hard time with OBS again. So it's not recording what I think it's recording. But basically, the awesome thing is now getting rid of the excess materials from this build, basically. And if we need any materials, we can just sort of come in here, and eventually there'll be an excess build up. But we shouldn't really need anything as such that we can't super quickly craft by hand. So the next plan is going to be just a really quick one. I want to just make these guys into their own little factories, I think, or do we want to just get started on reinforced plates? Let's see what milestones we've got left to complete, actually. That might be a good idea. What milestones do we have left? Literally just jump pads, which we need rotors for, and I'm not about to sit there and make rotors by hand, because I don't really need to, because we're going to make a rotor factory just up here anyway. So, yeah. I think that's probably me. We could explore some more of the map. We've not explored very far. But I don't know. I'm not used to finishing things ahead of schedule and actually being happy with them. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's okay. So let's go and... I don't know, guys. What do we do? Yeah, let's have a look at the area that we're going to build the roast factory in. Grab this just in case, because I know sometimes there's a hog over here. No, it seems to be fine. So we'll clear these off. I know that these are impure, so we're going to get basically 60 iron total. I might throw power shards in there temporarily, so we get 120, and then just upgrade to Mark II belts eventually. I think that might be, or Mark II miners eventually, that might be what I'll do. Yeah, I think that's the plan. So we're going to need 2 miners, which, so let's just grab some more iron ore. Oh, we've got loads of iron ore, okay. Oops, wrong button. We'll just quickly craft up some miners. And get ready to make a start on that. Take some rods and some plates just to make my life a bit easier. Put my workshop, and let's take 2 portable miners. There's 1 and 2. Perfect. Okay. So I had power shards in here. We need 2 of those, I think, or do we need 4? We'll grab all 4 just in case. Let's actually see how this is getting on as well. We've got 1 coupon, so that makes 2. The next thing that I actually want to get is the roofs, which is going to require 10. I forgot to do the barriers inside the factory, so let's grab these and let's actually go and do that first. So we bought the modern railings from the Awesome Shop, which I've basically just been putting around the machines, almost like a protective layer so that you can't really get hurt, because obviously if it was a real factory you would get hurt if you walked into certain areas, so I'm just sort of marking them off. So people don't walk on them, basically. Because obviously we don't want any accidents happening in the factory. Another set. So you can walk. I want to be able to access this factory. I don't really need to now that it's done. It's just done. The only thing I really need to access is outside of it. But I just wanted to, make it look nice and yeah, basically. So almost done. Okay, and I wanted to have railings on the outside of the actual storage box as well. I might actually, yeah, I think I'm going to do it slightly differently. I'm going to grab this and pull it out to there, and then have the railings go like this. So remove the ramp, probably use the middle one to see how it looks in a second. So let's just put this like this for a second, and then we'll delete it again in just a minute. Just put the ramp wherever the ramp is going to go. So I think the ramp's going to go there. Like that, exactly. And now you've got access to the output and the factory itself. Perfect. How many tickets have we got in there? Still only the 1. That's fine. We can feed more stuff in there as we go. Okay, so we're going to start planning out the factory floor here. I know that we're going to need 120. I'm going to make 120 ore go into it, because then we can upgrade to the Mark II miners. later down the line to just produce, the same amount but without overclocking, so it's not going to use as much power. Yeah, let's start by, I suppose we're going to have to start with the foundations, so let's grab a lookout tower and do it from up there. Up we go. Perfect. Right, grab foundation. I'm going to go to 2 meters again. I'm going to lock it to the world grid. Freeze. This is going to be slightly awkward because it's different on a weird angle, but it's fine. We'll make it work. There we go. So that's where the 2 miners are going to go, and I fell down. Well done me. Let's move the lookout tower to like here. So again, I want this tool to feed in from the top, just like it does in our other 2 factories, so we can have it all nicely organised. So let's grab our miner. How are we going to do it? Could put it that way, but that's not really going to look good. Put it there. What about on the other side? How does it fit on that side? Okay, so can I fit more foundations in there? Can I aim them both at... That's not going to work either, actually. Because I want to do it where it's both in one line. So let's see if I can combine them by bringing this way, and then this one sort of this way. Maybe there. Maybe that will work. Right, if I put a merger there, in that way. No, that's not going to work for that one. Maybe I can get it to go to the other side. I'll wrap it around. So it'll go in there, and then it'll go around like that. So 1, 2, and then in. And then what about you? Can you go in? Not perfect, but it's reasonable. Okay. Now we're going to have the walls. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a conveyor wall up there. And then we're going to have, this is going to be walkway. So there and there. And then there and there. So this is going to stretch out a bit further. Again, look at tiles already, but we don't really need that anymore. Let's pull that out as well and make it grey, just like the walkways, the rest of the walkways. And then put it out there as well, grab that leaf. And we'll make this section grey because this is also going to be a walkway. Okay. So we should be able to now fit our 4 smelters. But we need some more wire. So let's head over and grab that. There we go, grab another stack of wire and we'll drop the 4 smelters in place and see how that looks as well for one thing. Smelter, so we're going to want it in the middle of the foundation, perfect, halfway back, exactly how we wanted it, okay. Same for that one. Third one. And the last one. Okay. So now we're going to need the... like that. And like that. Like that. Okay. can we fit a... We'll just do a Mark 1 for now. That looks really weird, I don't like it. Can we do it the other way around? No, that's even worse. Okay. So we might need to push this back a little bit. So let's grab the merger. And it's gonna still face that way. Grab the Mark 1 lift for now. And connect it up to there. Okay. And now we need to delete this. And delete this. And we go from there. 1, 2. Turn it, and then into there, and that one, can we make that one look up nicely? 1, 2, sort of. Okay, well now we need to go and get the reinforced iron plates to make that a Mark II lift, essentially, so let's go and grab those. Oh, we've got absolutely loads in there, that's great news. Okay, so we can go make that a Mark II lift. And start planning the logistics for it as well. Perfect.